Am I the only one that didn't know clothing choices were once dictated by law? Imagine a world where every garment you wore was a reflection of your social status. This was the reality during the Middle Ages in Europe, where sumptuary laws reigned supreme, controlling the very fabric of society. These laws, enacted between the 13th and 17th centuries, governed what people could wear based on their social standing, ensuring that everyone knew their place. From the fabrics used to the ornamentation displayed, every detail was a visible marker of one's place in the social hierarchy, a constant reminder of one's rank and privilege. But why were these laws deemed necessary? What purpose did they serve in such a rigidly structured society? They served not only to maintain order, but also to reinforce social distinctions and prevent excessive displays of wealth, which could disrupt the established social order. In this exploration of medieval fashion, we'll delve into the fascinating world of clothing, textiles, and accessories, examining how these items were more than just practical necessities. They were symbols of identity, power, and status, uncovering the stories they tell about the people who wore them and the society they lived in. The Middle Ages, spanning roughly from the 5th to the 15th centuries, were a time of immense change and upheaval in Europe. The fall of the Roman Empire ushered in a new era, characterized by the rise of Christianity, feudalism, and the emergence of powerful kingdoms. This period, often misconstrued as the Dark Ages, was actually a vibrant and dynamic time, teeming with innovation and cultural development. And what better lens through which to examine this era than fashion? Clothing and adornment offer valuable insights into the social, economic, and religious landscape of the medieval world. In the early Middle Ages, clothing was primarily about practicality and function. People lived primarily in rural communities, and clothing needed to withstand the rigors of daily life. Men, women, and children often wore similar basic garments, consisting of tunics, cloaks, and leggings. These garments were typically made from readily available materials like wool, linen, and leather. Wool, prized for its warmth and durability, was a staple fabric for outer garments, while linen, cooler and more comfortable, was favored for undergarments. Leather, prized for its strength, was used for shoes, belts, and other accessories. The production of textiles was a labor-intensive process, often undertaken by women within the home. These women would spend countless hours spinning, weaving, and dyeing fabrics, ensuring that their families had the necessary clothing and textiles for daily life. Wool, the most common fibre, was spun into yarn using a drop spindle and then woven into cloth on a loom. This process required significant skill and patience, as each step had to be meticulously performed to produce a usable fabric. The quality of the fabric varied greatly depending on the fineness of the wool and the skill of the weaver. Skilled weavers could produce fine, soft woolen cloth that was highly sought after, while less experienced weavers might produce coarser, less desirable fabrics. Linen, made from flax, required a more complex process of harvesting, retting, and weaving. The flax plants had to be carefully grown and harvested, then soaked in water to separate the fibers before they could be spun and woven into linen cloth. Silk, a luxurious import from the East, was a rare and highly prized commodity, reserved for the nobility and clergy. The intricate patterns and vibrant colours of silk fabrics made them a symbol of wealth and status, often used in the most opulent garments and decorations. It was during this period that sumptuary laws began to emerge, aiming to regulate the use of certain fabrics and styles. These laws were designed to maintain social order by dictating what different classes of people could wear, ensuring that one's clothing reflected their social status. These laws dictated that only those of noble birth could wear luxurious fabrics like silk and velvet, while commoners were restricted to more humble materials. This not only reinforced the social hierarchy, but also limited the ability of commoners to display wealth or status through their clothing. The Church played a pivotal role in shaping medieval society, and its influence extended to matters of fashion. Early Church leaders advocated for simplicity and modesty in dress, viewing extravagance as a sign of vanity and sin. They encouraged their followers to adorn themselves with spiritual virtues rather than material possessions. However, as the Church grew in power and wealth, so too did the elaborateness of its vestments and decorations. This gradual shift from austerity to adornment was reflected in secular fashion as well, particularly among the nobility. Beyond the cloth, accessories, and jewellery. While clothing served as the foundation of medieval attire, accessories and jewellery provided the finishing touches, adding flair and individuality to one's appearance. Belts, often made of leather and adorned with buckles, were essential items for both men and women, serving not only to hold up garments, but also as a means of carrying pouches and other necessities. Hats and hoods were also ubiquitous, providing protection from the elements and signifying social status. Jewellery, ranging from simple rings and brooches to elaborate necklaces and earrings, was highly prized and served as a symbol of wealth, status, and religious devotion. Festive finery. Celebrating in style. Festivals and celebrations provided opportunities for people of all social classes to don their finest attire. These events, often tied to religious holidays or seasonal changes, were a time for feasting, dancing, and merriment. During these festive occasions, even sumptuary laws were somewhat relaxed, allowing people to indulge in a bit more extravagance and display their finest garments and accessories. These celebrations offered a glimpse into the cultural richness and diversity of medieval life, where tradition and innovation intertwined. The end of an era. Looking ahead to the High Middle Ages. As we approach the High Middle Ages, a period marked by significant economic and social changes, fashion too was on the cusp of a transformation. The rise of towns and cities, coupled with the expansion of trade, brought about new ideas and influences, leading to the development of more elaborate and sophisticated clothing styles. Join us in our next exploration as we delve into the world of high medieval fashion, uncovering the evolution of garments, the emergence of new trends, and the enduring legacy of this fascinating period in history. Conclusion: the enduring allure of medieval fashion. The sumptuary law era offers a captivating glimpse into the intricate relationship between clothing, culture, and society in the medieval world. These laws were designed to maintain the social hierarchy by dictating what individuals could wear based on their social status. This not only reinforced societal structures, but also highlighted the importance of fashion as a means of communication and identity. From the practical garments of early medieval peasants to the increasingly elaborate attire of the nobility, clothing served as a powerful symbol of social status, religious belief, and personal identity, Peasants wore simple, functional clothing made from coarse materials, while the nobility adorned themselves in luxurious fabrics and intricate designs, showcasing their wealth and power. While sumptuary laws aimed to regulate and control these expressions, they also inadvertently fostered a sense of creativity and innovation within the boundaries of social norms. People found ways to express their individuality and status through subtle details and accessories, pushing the boundaries of what was acceptable. The enduring allure of medieval fashion lies not only in its aesthetic beauty, but also in its ability to transport us back in time, offering a glimpse into the lives and values of those who lived centuries ago. The intricate designs, rich fabrics, and symbolic meanings behind each garment tell a story of a bygone era, allowing us to connect with history in a tangible way.
Absolutely. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more captivating content like this. Your support means the world to us and helps us continue creating quality videos. Thank you for watching and being a part of our community. Remember to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out on our latest uploads. Your support keeps us going.